Hello everyone and welcome back to Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. Are you in for a treat today? Dale and I just recently returned from a trip to Vermont where we visited with our dear friends Carrie and Dan, and we had a wonderful dinner prepared by Carrie the first night we were there, and it was an Instant Pot cauliflower Thai curry. Now, I don't know about you, but if you have anything that says Thai in it, I'm in. I love Thai food. So that's what we're going to have tonight. And Carrie, I think she did a little bit extra on her recipe, so I sort of doubled mine too. But I will give you the recipe for just a single serving recipe, for just a regular pot of it, on my page where you can be linked to the recipe. And this recipe comes from Angela Liddon in Oh She Glows cookbook. Now, Angela cooks with oil in her curry, but we do not use oil, so please disregard using any kind of oil at all in this recipe. It doesn't need it. All that oil will do is add pounds to your waistline. As Dr. McDougall said, the fat you eat is the fat you wear, so you don't want to wear this fat. So just make it clean without any processed oils. So this is all you do. Okay, so I've got some coconut milk I'm going to pour into my Instant Pot. And I just add all of these ingredients except the lentils. So we're going to put in our butternut squash. Now, I had to cut this up myself, but I think you can buy it frozen, butternut squash, which would make it a lot easier to make this dish and a lot more fun, because cutting up squash is not that fun. But I had to get fresh squash because they didn't have any frozen at the store, and they didn't have any cut up either. But you know what? They charge an arm and a leg at the grocery store to cut up your squash, so it is worth it to spend that extra few minutes cutting it up yourself. Then we're going to add some cauliflower. Yum, yum. And then we're going to add our curry. This is called our red curry paste. And do you know what's in red curry paste? I'll read it to you. It includes red chili pepper, garlic, lemongrass, salt, shallot, coriander root, and kaffir lime peel. And I just want to reassure you that the sodium content is very low in this, so you don't have to worry about it. So we'll put that in. This is what gives it that wonderful taste. Then we're going to add our spices, and I can tell you what the spices are. Let me get to that page. It includes dried flaked onion, garlic powder, a little bit of sea salt, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. So we're going to put that in. And then it says to generously add black pepper, so let me do that. This does not come out so well. Do you think so, Dan? I think something's wrong with this thing. Let me just use this black pepper because that's not coming out the way I want it to. So let's give it some good black pepper. There we go. Then I've got some diced tomatoes. These are fire roasted diced tomatoes, salt-free. Put them in. And then I'm going to give it a little stir. And then it says to place your lentils right on top of all of this mixture, but don't stir them in. So, and it also says make sure you have enough liquid in the pot. So I'm going to show you what we've got in here as soon as I do it. I think we have plenty because you use the liquid from the tomatoes. So let me show you what this looks like. This is what the dish looks like before we cook it. So you see how simple that was? Now I'm just going to throw my lentils on top. Right around the top. That's it. I don't have to stir them in. I'm going to put my lid on. And believe it or not, this will be done in 5 minutes. You heard me right. 5 minutes. So you can serve it with some nice rice. Come on, lid, get in there. There we go. Make sure it's vented. And then I just go to the manual button and I'm going to add another 2 minutes. And that's it. Now, when it's done, you're going to hear a beep, beep, beep. It'll go down to 0. At that point, what you do is you take some kind of a spoon, like a wooden spoon or this kind, and you're going to just push against this fat. Stay out of the way so you don't get burned. You're going to push against it so it releases steam. When all of it stops steaming, the lid will open, and then you're going to take your chopped kale and put it back in to the Instant Pot on top of the curry. Put the lid back on and just seal it up and keep it on. I think there's a warm setting. Let's see. Keep warm. Just hit keep warm, and in about a minute or two it'll wilt the kale. Release the steam again if it's built up in your pressure cooker, and dinner is served. So it's a very quick dinner. If you've got your things chopped up, you know, all of the stuff that I showed you, then you just throw it in here, walk away and come back in about 5 minutes and your dinner will be served. So have a wonderful day. Enjoy this recipe. Let me know how you like it, and I'll see you next time at Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. So long for now.